And welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm going to be riding the ENGWE Hunter 2.0, as you see it right there. So recently, why I'm starting where I am here on this road is recently I was riding on this very road in this very same spot with the ENGWE Rover 2.0, and the bike lane, as you see it, is right here. And so the bike lane is right here. It's not overly wide, but it's your basic bike lane. And right here, as I turn around, it comes to an end. So you've got a stretch there between here and the light where there's no more bike lane. It ends right there. So I was going through here past where the bike lane ends into the road, and I was on the right as far as you could go. And I was getting honked at. And so I'm wondering, well, you know, what am I supposed to do? You know, where do you want me to ride? Where do you want me to go? You can't ride on the sidewalk. It's funny, the sidewalk begins here though, where the bike lane ends, because down there, if you look, there's no sidewalk. It starts right here, basically just before this bike lane ends. And then the sidewalk continues. So I was trying to figure out, well, what am I supposed to do in this situation? So here's what I found. When a bike lane ends on a two-lane road, which this is, you should merge into the rightmost lane of traffic, following the same rules as a car. You should continue riding with the flow of traffic as close to the right side of the road as safely practical. Merge well before the lane ends. Don't wait until the last possible moment. Well, in this case, I was already in the right, so I didn't have to merge over. I was already there. Look for a gap in traffic, signal your intent clearly with a hand signal, and merge into the right lane. Take the lane when necessary. If the lane is too narrow for a car to pass you safely, or there are hazards in the shoulder, take the lane by riding into the center of the right lane. Then force motorists to change lanes completely to pass you. So if there's not enough room for a car to pass me, I should be riding in the center of this lane and force them to go into the left lane if they want to pass me. And don't try to just half go around me like some do. It says, which is safer that way, being in the next lane for the car, than trying to squeeze by you with a half a lane. Yield to traffic. If traffic is heavy and fast moving, you may need to stop and wait for a safe gap before merging. Well, like I say, in this case, I'm not merging left, I'm merging right. So I'm basically staying where I am now, right on the edge, which I was doing. So, be visible, okay, ride defensively. Always assume that drivers may not see you. Well, what do they mean? What are you supposed to do? Well, what am I supposed to do? What's safer than what I did? I mean, I just continued on, like assuming there's a bike lane there. And avoid the door zone. Okay, well, there was no door zone in this situation. And as far as speed goes, I was only going 13 miles an hour. I believe this road is 25 miles per hour in this area, because it is a residential area. There's houses down here. So I believe it's 25 because of that, because of it being a residential area. That's the speed limit normally for riding in these type of areas. But so I'm gonna now do the same thing as I did, I believe it was yesterday when I was out. So I'm gonna go now, and no lane, so I'm just gonna be in the far right. Let's see if anybody honks at me. I'm gonna turn up here at the light. That's what I did before. I was only on this stretch for a little bit, and I'm gonna turn right here. So what would you do in that situation? There was a few cars behind me, so I didn't know which one was honking. So I didn't know who to yell at, and I didn't really yell. I just mentioned, I kind of said, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do? Where should I be going? crank up my speed here a bit. This bike lane's a bit different. This one's out. So even when you're on a bike lane like this one, I'll oftentimes get cars, if they can do it, go a little bit out around me anyway, even though I'm safely in the middle of the bike lane. I really think the bike lane should be the one on the right, although it's got more crap in it than this one. And there should be a little distance, more distance than a lot of these bike lanes have, I think, between you and the car, honestly. Like, I'm going to show you some bike lanes, this bike lane up here, although cars are parked in it, and that is totally illegal, but hey, it's only the bikes that we're after, only the e-bikes. Cars can do no wrong, traditional cyclists can do no wrong. It's the e-bikes. You know, we gotta hammer the e-bikes. Now look at this lane. This is a bike lane. Look at how wide this is. It's awesome. Now I'd advocate for all of the bike lanes to be this wide, but not gonna happen. This is pretty nice. There's just some of these, a little bit of these around. There's not a lot, so you can't get too excited about it, but I kind of do like it. How can you not like that? But let me know in the comments if you've had any situations where, you know, you're wondering, like, where does the car, do they honk at you, and where do they want you to go? Where do they think you should go? I got a really good idea. Let's kick all the cars off the road and we'll put e-bikes on the road. Leave your car home. I like that. You know, it's always the e-bikes and the e-bikers that are the problem, right? The problem I have with the honking of the horn, somebody suggested to me, well, they're just warning you that they're there. Well, if every car goes by warning me by honking, you'd have a lot of honking going on, for one thing. But second, I don't know about you, but when I'm riding down, you know, along the road, just minding my own business like this, I'm kind of relaxed and all, and then all of a sudden when somebody honks their horn and they're right close to you, it kind of startles you, you know? And that can cause accident. For sure. So if we want to make things safer, I got a safety tip. Don't honk your horn unless somebody's really doing something wrong. If the guy on the bike looks like he's turning in the left lane and he's not signaling that he's turning in the left lane, and then yeah, you have good reason to honk your horn. Let the guy know you're there. But just someone just riding along doing no wrong and you're honking your horn, I mean, gee, you may want to get his attention, but you got to realize if you're on a bike, maybe you've never ridden a bike and had a horn honk at you, but it's loud and it's startling, and it can cause you to kind of, you know, give you that quick little scare and maybe make you you know, do something, you know, where you turn your handlebars a little bit, and that forces you to have an accident. The worst ones of all, to me, are the big trucks. The big tractor trailers. I don't know if you've ever had them go by you. If they honk their horn, it's loud. Very loud, right? And the second thing is, the backdraft from a big truck like that can basically almost blow you off the road. I've had times when it feels like I'm just going to be knocked right off the bike. You know, it's got that much backdraft sometimes. Anyway, we all want to be safe, and you know, it's a two-way street. The bikers have to be safe and watch what they're doing, but so do the cars. I mean, get used to it, because I don't think bikes are going to go anywhere. They've been around for forever, and now electric bikes are into it. And so let's be courteous with one another and you know, just a little courtesy of not honking your horn for no good reason, because that can startle somebody. It didn't affect me other than I was trying to figure out why the guy was honking his horn, or a woman, or whoever it was. That's all. But I mean, it could cause somebody else to have an accident because it'll scare them, and totally unexpected. So let's be courteous for both ways, for cyclists and cars. It's a two-way street. We all need to get along. There's no reason why we can't. Share the road and respect each other. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to, let me get it out of the way in case this car is coming. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. They are coming this way. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to leave a comment, maybe you've had something happen to yourself similar to that, or maybe you've had somebody completely in road rage and getting into a fight or wanting to fight or something like that, let us know in the comments. And once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe, everyone. Let's all get along and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.